Well, good morning. I've been asked to share my story of faith with you this morning. How it is that I came to have a living relationship with Jesus Christ and the difference that that's made in my life. There were a number of events, a number of times that I found myself deepening my relationship with God. But one of the key moments for me came as a young teenager when Billy Graham came to Birmingham back in the 80s. Not just any part of Birmingham, but what was then for me a holy place of worship, Aston Villa Football Club, or more precisely, Villa Park. I wasn't a Christian at the time. I grew up in a Hindu and Sikh family, but our local church advertised the fact that Billy Graham was coming to Villa Park and they were laying on free buses to go. So I asked my mom and we went, and I heard Billy Graham speak of the love of Jesus Christ, speak of the person of Jesus Christ. I heard him speak about how God entered human history in human form, and now he came so that I may know God and may come to have a living relationship with him. At the end of his talk, Billy Graham invited people who wanted to respond to come down onto that hallowed turf and to pray with someone. And that night, I invited Jesus Christ into my life. And even though at that time I gave my life, it wasn't for a while that I began to properly live out that faith. I didn't know any Christians. I'd never been to church. I didn't know how to go to church. So it took a couple of years later before someone actually invited me along, before I started going to church, and the promise that I made that night started to become a reality. Over the years, the difference that it has made to my life has been total. It's given me a purpose to live. It's given me an identity. And it's given me a family. I know my purpose is to be a follower of Jesus Christ. I know for me, there's nothing better I can do with my life than to follow Jesus. It's meant changing my career a couple of times for me. It's meant becoming a vicar. Who would have thought that? Certainly not me or anyone who knows me. It's given me an identity. I am who I am because first of who Jesus is. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. I know my purpose for my life. I know what it's like to know God's love and forgiveness, to share the difficulties that still come with God, knowing I'm never alone, to be able to rejoice twice as much, being able to thank God for those blessings, to be able to live life in the echo of the love and the promises of God and that daily experience of living with him. So what difference has it made? It's made all the difference. And I know that now I'm a member of a global family, that wherever I may be in the world, Durham, Darlington, Dundee, Dorset, Delhi, Dubai, there will always be brothers and sisters in Christ who I can call on, who I can recognise, who I can join with, and who I know are fellow believers and sisters and brothers in Jesus Christ. There's a longer story to tell, but we only have a short time, and those are the headlines. I'd love to share more of my story with you, so do please, via the service, get in touch via Facebook or any other way. It'd be great to have a conversation with you. If you don't know Jesus, if you don't yet know him, can I encourage you later this week to take the opportunity to join our online Alpha course, which starts on Tuesday. Get in touch with the office. It'd be great to see you there, to introduce you to the wonderful, amazing person of Jesus Christ, to invite you to start that relationship. And if you do know Jesus, and particularly if you're a regular member here at St. Nick's, can I invite you to consider sharing your story too? It doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't have to be fireworks or bells or whistles. It just needs to be your honest story of how it is that you came to know Jesus and the difference that it's made in your life. For me, it's made all the difference that it could. Bless you.